Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Ghetto, run, keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just a and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare and read the way. Prepare and read the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war cry. Fight down. Listen, Rastafari. War and cry. And do that righteousness. Hey, we love. And we love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. And we love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Save all people. And we love Jah. We love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. We love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Preserve all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I say, watch your man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I and I should never hold thy peace, while we are penalized. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah Rastafari. Preserve all, and we love Jah, Jah. Me love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Me love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jaja, Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twink.
For that, Andrew, it's from the palace to the cell. Many Jamaicans are asking the question today, though, when will it be our Andrew? Or will we ever see our Andrew behind bars? It was a disgraceful fall from grace. Good evening and welcome to Freelancing with the Prince. We are out here tonight to the British establishment. I want to, whether they're gaslighting us or they're suffering from selective amnesia, we're out here tonight to remind the British establishment of something. Because I see they're all trying to disassociate Prince Andrew from Andrew Mountbatten. I see the British establishment look like it's an attempt to disassociate the Andrew Mountbatten and the Prince Andrew. How do everybody? Good evening and welcome. We're freelancing it tonight. We're freelancing it tonight because this prince, it is the same royal household that Jamaicans, that we swear to. It's the head of our parliament. It's the head of our government. It's the head of our judiciary. This royal household in disgrace. It is the royal household that Jamaica pledge allegiance to. So we'll come out here tonight to remind the British establishment that Andrew Mountbatten, Prince Andrew, one are the same. What if I tell you Andrew Holness is an MI6 spy? Would you believe me? What if I tell you that Andrew Holness is working for not only the CIA, but the MI6? Anyway, to the British establishment, even if, because on strip him of in title and in galang in them, so now force we now for believe say, this is Andrew Mountbatten. This is Andrew Mountbatten. But please be reminded that whenever Andrew Mountbatten commit the crime them, The crimes that we're on about or that you are, we are on the two different crimes, you know, and we're going to get to that in a bit. With the, we're on the two different galangin. Even if he's Andrew Mountbatten now, it was Andrew, Prince Andrew, who committed the crime. So whether be not try to gaslight people or have selective amnesia or push the palace agenda to disassociate Andrew from the palace. How can you disassociate Andrew from the palace? Andrew is not the first pedophile exposed in the palace. No. We see the whole of the British media them I try and make it clear that he's not arrested in connection to the sexual offenses. He's arrested for misconduct in public office. That is precisely our problem. That is precisely our problem. The arrested for misconduct in public office. You know what? That misconduct in public office, rather than give one on a government, on a classified secret or on a trade secret, that is between Uno and Andrew, family business. That a family business that is between Uno and Andrew. So we Uno arrest Andrew for that are between Uno and Andrew. That are not the crime where we come about. Where we come about are the people, children them that was trafficked to Andrew. The people, children them were Andrew abused. Those are what we come about. And that we want to hear about. We want to hear if Andrew will get shipped off to America to answer question to whether the Congress or the FBI. We want to arrest Andrew over. That's literally between Uno and Andrew. That's not the crime against we the people what we want Andrew for. So don't even think so because Uno arrest Andrew, it is going to appease us. Don't bother think say that is appeasing to anybody because we want to arrest Andrew for that a family business. A family business on an arrest Andrew over. What we want to know is about the people's children that Andrew abused. The people's children that was trafficked to Andrew. We want Andrew to answer question in front of Congress or answer question to the FBI. So don't try to come out and go and like say, well then, with a jump, hooray. It is good to see that a royal has been arrested for whatever crime. But that's another crime we come about. That's not what we are about. We are about the people, children, them were Andrew abused. The people's children who were trafficked to Andrew. So misconduct in a public office is family business. Me not say allegedly Virginia proved her case. That's why Andrew cannot answer question to the FBI. The amount will come out of the Epstein file. The amount that's coming out of the Epstein file, nobody in office allegedly when they must speak about Andrew. That is what we want Andrew to answer question about. The people, them children were abused. The people, children, them were they trafficked to Andrew. That is what that's the question we want answered. So nobody because nobody can wash on a family problem in a public and think to say that I go pull a wool over with I Andrew I go get off accountability for the people's children. That are between on and Andrew. So please, wanna not come out and I try disassociate Andrew Mountbatten from Prince Andrew. I never Andrew Mountbatten commit the crime. The crime them want to arrest Andrew Mountbatten for. I never Andrew Mountbatten commit them. A Prince Andrew commit the crime them. So I don't know why now when I try to disassociate Prince Andrew from Andrew Mountbatten. Aren't they one of the same? Aren't they Andrew? But the more important part, if it's because him down and dirty now, which the royals have always been down and dirty, there's nothing shocking about where going with these people right now. Everybody know them always down and dirty. But them Andrew get caught with him pants way down in a public and the world seeing rump. It is still the Mountbattens. The whole honor still have Mountbatten on the birth paper. The whole honor in the royal household still are Mountbatten Windsors. So the fact that you know, pull back the prince name, it was the prince who commit the crime. As we know him, Fanny Mek. Fanny Mek, we know him as Prince Andrew. When he commit the crime, then he was Prince Andrew. So why is it now? On force the Andrew Mountbatten, and he's been arrested for misconduct in public office. He's not arrested in connection with the sexual offenses of the Epstein file. Have you not seen the photograph with Andrew over people in intimidated picnic? Have you not seen Virginia's interview? These are the things we want Andrew answer question about if he still can sweat or not. Where Andrew Mountbatten or Prince Andrew I go got pizza go something there. Normal picking in England now got pizza shop, them have it delivered to them. But Andrew got pizza. Andrew expect us that to be fool. Should I'll mate list if we throw water in them face. Uncle Dickie Lynette. Uncle Dickie, Lord Mountbatten, most famously known, was one of Britain's prolific pedophile. It is Lord Mountbatten who bring up these boys when Elizabeth and Philip was away on royal duty. This behavior where them ostracize Andrew over, it is systemic in the royal family. It is institutional. It's where they harbor. All of us know of the Jimmy Savile's case, where they allowed Jimmy Savile for about 50, 60 years to carry out abuse and never lift the veil until Jimmy Savile died. He was a good friend of Elizabeth, Andrew's mother. He was the marriage counselor for Prince Charles. You really couldn't make that up. Ghislaine's Maxwell father, Robert Maxwell, was the same old tosser, heavily connected with the royal, control over the British media, a member of parliament in the British Labour Party. There's nothing new to see here, British media. What it is for me, though, is how now play down the worst disgrace and the biggest scandal, the biggest scan ever opening up in front of the world. And when you're not ready, you just want to make up other story, pan other color men and create demonstration and all sort. But you're the biggest shed load of disgrace pop out in front of the world. The white media, the white paid for media is literally gone to sleep on it. Hmm? It's like they can't read anymore, or somebody is instructing them from on high. But you must not take your eyes off what is coming out of the Epstein story. It's a grimy thing. There's a lot that we need. It's everywhere they have their hand, you know. Everywhere Epstein have him hand, education, health, banking, environment, agriculture, science, you name it. Now, seeing all of these popping out in front of us, you remember when the thingy rather in 2020, you know that thing. You remember Bill Gates, the murderer. You remember he was the face of that thing. He was on a titillated drive to have everybody fall prostrate to their ungodly idea. Now, if he's willing, if Bill Gates willing to put medicine in him wife alcohol, what do you think Bill Gates would do to us? Hmm? Especially us when they say too much are we there and they not like we and we not no use boy and all of that galang. What do you think Bill Gates would have done to us? You must understand the implications in science, in our food, in our medicine, in our education. You must understand the demon has a tentacle in every agency and institution. This global demon, this bar as it is, he have a bank account in it. Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan. These people help him to launder money. These people help him to commit crime against children. And the white mainstream media, them are play it down. You don't see white women out there demonstrating, and mainly white women, children are the main targets in this thing. And you don't see white women out there demonstrating. The British Parliament, the British Royal Household, and everybody just sit down so. Mecca did one Pakistani name call, or one Muslim youth name call. You would have see the whole of Britain pan road. But they have selective outrage. A selective outrage are going because everybody going, like I say, we just hear who win the election and that we there wait for and we forget back to normal. Bear in mind, 3 million pages still left to be released. It could get it could get more grimier, and we expect it to get more grimier. It could get more grimier, and we expect it to get more grimier because the disgrace will come out already. We feel say them hold back the nastiest of the nastiest. But the people are Silence. Silence. Like say, and nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It's the usual. The question we are asking as Jamaicans, will there ever come a day when we see our high and mighty criminals in Jamaica face the law? Will that day ever come? Because the amount of crimes our politicians have committed against us, all of us must more and more join the call and the fight for accountability. Because if we're fed up with what them are going with, if we're fed up with what them are going with, we have to make them know, say, we're fed up. When we sit down and we stay relaxed about it, that's where them think to say, okay, it's normal. Let's go this morning, maybe if you play that video, yeah, and I totally forget about it. And this is our land being pulled.
Jamaica.
This is our land being pulled from under our feet. I mean, this is the reason why Andrew Holness and the rest of them get fair as chip away the island and a sell it off, so and turn it over to everybody else except for Jamaicans. No. Look on even the situation of Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, more particularly Westmoreland and like Trelawny, so on, where a lot of people live on capture land. You know, so the government do no meaningful land reform and give people land so they can build proper structure, you know. But more and more, we see the government give away land to Chinese, and we're not aware of what the deal is, what the consequences for us, and if there is any benefit for us. Opal, how you do?
Jamaica, my island don't sell out. See there? It don't sell out. You don't believe me? Watch out. See that? That are the next side from where them give to the Chinaman, them cross from Marcus Garvey homeland, when he was brought up. See there? That's a tractor digging away your heritage. See there? All right, watch out now. See the fancy luxury apartment system there where we used to protest months ago or a year ago. They give the Chinese that. And you didn't think them done? Don't. Them not done, them just start. See there now? See there? It's Chinaman there. You might look away a Chinaman that I direct them. This is what we call laughing water. And see it go there? There was a no trespassing sign and a fence the other day and it gone. So the whole thing, job them. Look there. Jamaica, look there. Devon, you see that? Our island don't sell out. People, join us in the struggle if you don't want to get sell out too. If you don't want to become like chattel, if you don't want to live on shame of what your island do, join us. See there? This is not just the government, you know, if you notice the opposition silent. I'm walking close and make you see some foreign man do this. Right? The opposition silent, the government silent, and the opposition silent says a teamy thing in the corruption. Yeah, man. Point Chinaman, tell them what we do. Show them who run Jamaica Island. This is brand Jamaica. Brand Jamaica, your ass, what you own. This is no brand. A brand did you get branded and collected and shared and spent. This is what happened. This is corruption. This is what happens when you corrupt. The Chinaman then buy out the little politician them and put them in their pocket, and the land and treasures of this island is the luminous dividend. Yeah, my island don't sell out, but it can't be forever, because we are going to take this back.
We not share on part of Jamaica, you notice? You notice, Jamaica share up, and we not in the picture none at all. And me not think we understand. Me say this after Melissa, but me not think we people understand. Many of us are going to become squatters in Jamaica, Many of us are going to become squatters in Jamaica because we don't seem to see even the little generational land them where we grow up on, through them know to say we don't regularize Pando's land. All them there, them are going to attempt to push us off. But the people, it's true, the people don't care. The people are just waiting for the worst to happen to them. People are literally just sitting down, waiting for the worst. What we are trying to do is to stop it from get deso. For end up landless and homeless overnight after what Melissa do to you. But if you just sit down and behave like it is all right, and behave like God a go come help.
The Fall of a Royal.
And go on like say, God a go come help. You're going to lose your land. These are heritage been given away. The problem is in a Jamaica, we don't know anything that is going on. Whatever dealings will leader them are cut behind our back, that no doubt affects us, deprive us of. We're not a part of the conversation. And we can also say we're not represented at the table, which that's the job of our government, to represent us when they get to the table. But if it is that they represent us when they get to the table, Chinese business wouldn't have tax break when Jamaica small businesses cannot have it. You understand? The government introduction of a new tax, when I thought pan we immediately, and him a give the hotel industry a 1 year break because he's sorry for them. Nobody now think about we. Nobody is thinking about us. Look how when election were there, everybody run round and support them. When Melissa, you could barely see politician. Melissa went with a lot of them. But our people continue to protect them. Because even Floyd Green, amongst his absentee from his constituency, especially the worst hit areas like Paraty and Black River, these are the same people that are protecting Floyd Green. They even refuse to call him out. Paraty still no light, no water. Not even a lamppost no lift up around there. Even though Darrell Vaz come out with there and declare, say, promise made, promise kept. Not even a lamppost no lift up around a Paraty yet. And you know, if electricity no come, water can't come. Put a mic in front of the people them and see if they not tell you say authority this, authority that, but they will never use the word flag green. Let's look at the article that we did on Prince Andrew this evening, one of Elizabeth's wrong on.
The fall of a royal, Andrew Mountbatten's arrest and the scrutiny of a tarnished legacy. The news of Andrew Mountbatten's arrest on his 66th birthday, February 19, 2026, sent shockwaves through the UK and beyond. The former prince, once a prominent figure in the British royal family, was taken into custody on suspicion of misconduct in public office, rekindling public debate about his long-standing ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. This development marks a significant and unprecedented moment in modern royal history, as Mountbatten becomes the first senior British royal to be detained by police. The arrest follows a thorough investigation by Thames Valley Police, which had been assessing reports of Mountbatten's alleged sharing of confidential government documents with Epstein in 2010. These allegations gained traction with the recent release of millions of pages of documents from the U.S. Justice Department's investigation into Epstein, which reportedly included correspondence between the two men. It is understood that these documents suggest Mountbatten, then serving as Britain's special envoy for international trade, may have knowingly passed on sensitive information about his official duties and international visits to Epstein. While Mountbatten has consistently denied any wrongdoing and expressed regret for his friendship with Epstein, the current investigation focuses specifically on his conduct in public office. The context of these alleged actions is crucial. In 2010, Epstein had already pleaded guilty in 2008 to soliciting a minor for prostitution. The continued association and alleged exchange of information with a convicted sex offender, particularly in an official capacity, raises serious questions about judgment, integrity, and the potential compromise of national interests. The fallout from Mountbatten's association with Epstein has been a prolonged and damaging saga for the royal family. It led to his stepping down from public duties in 2019 after a widely criticized BBC interview, and ultimately to King Charles III stripping him of his remaining royal titles and privileges. The current arrest, however, elevates the situation to a new level, moving from public scandal and reputational damage to a formal criminal investigation. King Charles III has reportedly expressed his deepest concern regarding his brother's arrest, and Buckingham Palace has indicated its full support for the investigation. This stance underscores the gravity of the situation and the royal family's apparent commitment to transparency and justice, even when it involves one of their own. Critically, Mountbatten's arrest highlights several significant points. Accountability for all. The principle that nobody is above the law, as echoed by UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, is being rigorously tested. This case demonstrates that even individuals connected to the highest echelons of society can face legal consequences for alleged misconduct. The enduring shadow of Epstein. The release of the Epstein files continues to uncover new layers of alleged complicity and association, demonstrating the far-reaching impact of his criminal enterprise. Mountbatten's arrest is a direct consequence of this ongoing scrutiny. Public trust and royal integrity. The royal family's standing relies heavily on public trust. This incident, while distressing, also presents an opportunity to reinforce the idea that integrity and ethical conduct are paramount, regardless of title or lineage. The role of public office. The allegations of Mountbatten sharing confidential trade reports with Epstein raise fundamental questions about the responsibilities and ethical boundaries of individuals holding public office, particularly concerning national security and sensitive information. As the investigation unfolds, the public will be watching closely. The outcome will not only determine Mountbatten's legal fate, but will also have lasting implications for the perception of accountability within the British establishment and the royal family itself. The arrest serves as a stark reminder that even a royal pariah cannot escape the scrutiny of the law when serious allegations of misconduct in public office are brought forward.
You know what I find hard to believe, Charles? Which abuser William is close to? Because it looked like it's a sickness, because both you and your mother was close to Robert Maxwell and Jimmy Savile, as well as Uncle Dickie was a family member. Andrew Epstein. Who is William child abusing friend? Because the whole on royal seem to have a child abusing friend, an associate. Me see the British press and the whole of them are trying to make it out. Even the international press. Partying with Jeffrey Epstein is not a crime. You would have said that in an ordinary circumstances. But given all of what is coming out now, given that we know children are trafficked, minors are trafficked to Jeffrey Epstein Island, of course it is a crime to party with him. By association, you been there, it no means so you have to touch or abuse any of the children. You been there, seeing it, knowing about it, and don't report it. It's crime by association. So yes, partying with Jeffrey Epstein is a criminal offense, given that you all know and saw what Epstein did. Given that you all knew and saw what Epstein did, of course, partying with Epstein is a criminal offense. Because Epstein parties are always a crime scene. Given what's coming out of the report, out of the files, Epstein party is always a crime scene. We've seen the biggest scandal, the biggest child abuse scandal break out. And because of high and mighty powerful people, the world in silence, like the world want to talk about it sideways. But under the accountability for all, we hope to see one day our politicians behind bars. We hope to see one day our politician behind bars serving time for the crime that they commit against us. Maybe this generation will not force that level of accountability out of government. But maybe a generation down the line will have enough of corruption and decide to stamp it out. Because it is corruption that allow these high and mighty people to commit these high-level crime in open in front of us. They never have no fear because they knew they were untouchable. Governments are involved. Security service are involved. Royals are involved. The businessmen, the rich and mighty, the entertainers, everybody. Everybody involved. It is nothing to be silenced about. Not because the Epstein file is being exposed, doesn't mean that that ring of abusing children has stopped. Doesn't mean that that ring has stopped. What we want the FBI them to do is from those exposures that lead on that would have evidence that lead on to some other ring. Because children are still being abused. It's not over because we're not sure if Jeffrey Epstein dead anyway. You understand? We see President Trump give leniency to Ghislaine Maxwell the other day. To try get for him name out of the disgrace. But the genie is out of the back, you can't push it back in. And our job is to use these information to guide us. Because they tricked a lot of us. Bill Gates and the other lot them. They tricked a lot of people in 2010. What kind of 2010? They tricked a lot of people in 2020. Whole heap of people get fooled. Now the Epstein file is showing that we must make this happen again. Because we see, for those of who never believed on day one, say it's a man-made thing or man-enhanced thing. The evidence is all out there now. These people are playing God. We see them a study even with athlete them to create a superhuman. I notice for we athlete them, they hear about them God in there, nobody not even say nothing. We don't know if they agree. Then they know about it, then get paid for nothing. I wonder if the silence is gonna involve deeper and what chimble and shit. I hope say the idiot girl there at the Justice Department no release nothing more. Anyway, me very sleepy. Me I can't go on my bed. But tell them say when them arrest Prince Andrew over, that a fit them and Andrew business. For when Andrew business is the children that Andrew abused, the children that were trafficked to Andrew, and at that we want justice for. We don't care if Andrew walk and talk on no business. Family normally talk one another business. That not for business. So no matter come go and like say, we don't arrest Andrew over misconduct in an office. It solved the issue what we have with Andrew with the child trafficking and the child abuse. That a few problem and at that we want justice both. And to the British establishment, it wasn't Andrew Mountbatten who committed the crime. It was Prince Andrew. You understand? Prince Andrew, not Andrew Mountbatten. Anyway, globalists, thank you very much. Tomorrow or Friday. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Alrighty. So take care of yourself. Make sure no make nobody fool you. No. Please don't. Thank you, and see you in the morning.
Too long in our little ghetto, run keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon walls. Preparing the way. Preparing the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war and crime. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and crime. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace, but we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Preparing the way, preparing the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down, war and crime. Fight down, war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Rastafari. We love all. And we love Jah. Me love Jah. Rastafari. Me love Jah. Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jah. Rastafari.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.